How we doing? Let's see if they've got the talk back on. Oh yeah, we got a little talk back on. I guess I need some lights on. Okay, getting better all the time. Okay, folks. Well, I'm about to do some pre-production here, and let's just see how that goes. See, what did I do with my phone? Oh, I gotta always something. How we doing? Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
Everything's going good.
Good.
Yeah. I asked Johnny if he was available, and he said he was.
Okay.
And I can call him, or you can, either one. Let me just add him in here.
That'll be fine.
All right, hold on one second. I know. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey, buddy.
I got him on the other line. Let me here we go. Merge calls. Okay, are we there?
I'm here. Yeah. So, I went back to the video, and I saw what you was talking about. So, that intro thing, I mean, whatever you're going to build there to come in for the intro, I get on the for the first verse. It's fine. I mean, but for the way I started out, which basically would have been, it would have been C, G, A minor to F. Okay, I'm at a loss. I don't know what.
Oh, yes. No. What I had texted Johnny earlier to see if he was available, and he called. And the question I had is that the intro was different than the rest of it, except for the last four bars of the second verse. And I was just trying to straighten that out on the chart to know exactly what I was going to play.
Oh, okay.
And that's what he was referencing when he came in talking.
I got you. Yeah.
Okay.
So when I went back through it, it all matches. It still works out if we keep it the same first pattern, and it's not like what happened there. I'm sorry about that. Well, I tell you, Johnny, he was a little loose that day. He was a little loose that day, so we'll forgive him. Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know why I was thinking we got through. I think I went back thinking it was a bridge for some reason why I played it back that way or something like that.
So are you wanting to go back to the 6-5-4 or keep the 6-4-5?
All right. 6, 4, 5.
Okay, at the end of the first verse and the second verse.
Yes. 6, 4, 5.
That twists it up a little bit to where it's not the same thing over and over.
Yeah, and that'll give it a little bit more of a better, to me, it makes it feel good. And of course he'll be able to sing it either way, but I mean, it'll be fine.
Well, the melody, I don't know what the melody's doing there, but I mean it's clearly the difference between a 4 and 5 chord, but it's just following the chord. I think that makes it a little less predictable. It's got a little bit of a, it sounded like you were playing a 1 over a 5 almost, like it was a C in the bass almost or something.
Yeah, well, it's like I said, the chord I was playing. Let me see here. Yeah, up there on that stage, it's over the minor sing the chain.
It was.
Yeah, it'll work.
Yeah. Okay. That's all good. That's all good. Hey, I'm recording this now on YouTube, and I'm gonna send y'all a link, Johnny. So when you're on your way up or whatever, you can see what's going on in here, and if you got people you want to send it to while we're doing it, that's fine too, or whatever you think.
No, I wouldn't. It's like I said, this is Webb's cut and everything. So now we just gonna keep it nonchalant until it goes out when he releases it and everything. So, I mean, if something happens to Cowboy, I'm waiting on him to call me back, and if something comes up and that I can't make it, I'll still watch the league and stay. I can stay in tune with y'all from there, or whatever. So I mean, like I said, I think I know he's y'all in good hands. You in good hands. You're gonna nail it. It's gonna be great. Well, I hope you can make it, Johnny. Yeah, that is big stuff like to be up here. Yeah, and I just like I said, I'm waiting on Jeff to call me back. So he will. And I left him a message, so I'm gonna text him too, because I don't know if he's got my new Montana number, so that might be the problem.
Okay. All right.
Other than that, like I said, man,
So we're, but on the intro, on this, He Loves His Country, can we go back to like the outro where it's 1 5 6 5 4?
Yes, that's what it really needs to be, because that way you sing those.
Yeah, it's got that pattern started.
Yeah, he tags that line.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we got the intro like the ending, and then we got the 2 verses alike. So that's good.
Yeah.
And I like that little place where you went.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, man. Like I said, Webb, I'm sure went over with you. He wants to really keep the country, stick to Stonewood for sure. But I think, like you said, like we had discussed down there at his house, we had discussed it. That this song really built around his vocal more or less than anything. This song needs to really hone in, let them lyrics really reach out there. Just have like I said, I heard a little piano for sure in there in this song, and some string stuff, but whatever ideas he had, like I said, this is his cut, so whatever he wants on his record, that's what I've said. Other than that, the progression, the way it's going, I like that. That'll make, like you said, it'll give them verses a little bit of a breakup.
Yeah, that's good, and so yes, pianos is good. I mean, B3 would be good on there.
Yes, sir.
What do you think, Webb? What do you hear on? What would you like to hear?
I think the B3 would be good, because the thing about it is that I'm from Montgomery, but I grew up in Memphis, so I love old B3.
Me too. And I got a real one. And I got the Leslie in my back room that Jim Kirby had on the road with Roy Orbison for 15 years.
Yeah, I mean, don't be afraid to experiment a little bit. I wanted tradition, but having a little bit of Memphis in there too, be fine too. So it's a very patriotic song.
Did you say a little bit of Memphis?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I love that.
My wife and I came down here Army, yeah.
But military.
Yeah, so
But I mean, I am one of the biggest supporters of our military, man. I love my country, and that's when Johnny and I got together. It kind of started out is I'm sick and tired of freaking Beyonce and Post Malone and all that crap that they're putting out. I said, I love my country music, and it kind of evolved to what it is now, and so we're leaving out the country music part, just and Johnny came up with that country thing, and I'm like, man, I love it. So this song right here, this is a good time for that song, even though I got one that's gonna drop. The song's gonna drop April 19th. I'm not sure if we won't just go ahead and release it. I think the timing is right. This song like this. But anyway, that's just my opinion on it. I'm open for any ideas. I'm not, I enjoy being involved in the process of it, obviously, but
Yeah, I mean, just having steel on it and an acoustic and some B3 and piano and electric. I mean, I play everything like I'm from Memphis or Muscle Shoals. You know what I mean? I grew up in Alabama, and so we will have a good time with it, and we'll just keep it keep it smooth. And I think the first song, I mean, the He Loves This Country's pretty much just straight ahead like the demo, right?
Yeah.
I was hearing a couple places where there could be a 5/7 in the bass and a 4/6, but I'll just play that and you'll just tell me if you like it or not. And there could be a couple little things to add some spice to it, but I believe it's pretty good. And I brought that little lick that you did at the end of each chorus with that 7 note in there, and I put that on every chorus. I think you only played it on the third one or second one.
Yeah, and the chorus, like I said, the choruses is where you can really give it that like some of that the bass, that backbeat, that bass, that would be great. That would be cool as all get out. To give it a little, just a touch of a groove. But like I said, man, when he hears the pilots, whatever you get laid down there, when you get them done, that I know y'all make the right decision on whatever. Like I said, I'm gonna ride up the Cowboy as far as I know, and if I don't, I probably still gonna come on up anyway. Because if he has to leave and go do another session while he's up, I'm sure he's gonna try to scoundrel. That's what I was thinking. He's probably trying to scoundrel around and find him another session or something while he's up. So I don't know.
Right. Well, 2 o'clock would give us a time to grab some lunch and stuff, and if 1 or 2 it would be fine, or whatever. I could use a little time to prepare for him, would be good.
Yeah.
But whatever time you show up is fine, and I sent you the address, I think, or I will send you the address.
I forwarded it to him.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So let me ask this question: like on these choruses, I mean, do you want this to be kind of a little bit with some backbone, like a power on the chorus, or are you looking to keep it kind of medium?
No, I mean, strong song.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking. That when that chorus hit, it was. Maybe the drums, and I don't know if y'all like it or don't, but you could start this song out with one of those loops if you wanted to, and then have the drums come in on the chorus, and it'd be like power.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you like the loops. That's kind of a pop sound a little bit. But, I'm just throwing it out there.
We can play with it.
Okay.
I think authentically though, I mean, you could probably parallel a little bit of that, but leave it where you got the cymbal rides and stuff like that.
No, the drums would come in and be only drums on the chorus, but I'm saying that to start
That's what I was thinking. You had a backtrack where had a real a layered track. I know that's not done a lot, but that is cool when they do it when it's done right. But I'm just hearing this. The chorus is a big power, though.
Okay, well I'll tell you what. I'm gonna look for some loops, and I'm gonna send y'all a link to this what I'm doing in here, and you'll be able to hear it. And I think if I find a simple loop that is not going to be loud in the mix, it's just going to be a little bit of beat in the background. And you hear it on a lot of records, you know what I mean? And to where some of them will start off with these loops. And if we don't use the loop, I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying that I am a beat builder, and I know how to do that. And I think for this song, if it's not too hip hoppy and it's just like a cool little beat, I think it'll be fine. But you know, it's up to y'all, whatever you think.
Let me give you this idea here, Mark. Here's only one thing I'm hearing, and here's an idea. You know how the song has a big, you know how their songs have a big old cymbal right ending, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. On this one here, I kind of hear that leading in, but it comes up in volume, and then bam, it dissipates, and then bam, there's like the steel guitar, and then boom, then you going into your verse. And I think, man, I don't know, like the loop thing, y'all may like it, and Webb may like it. Like I said, y'all handle that, because, like I said, there again, whatever way y'all cut it, you cut it. Because I just want whatever Webb wants, you know, to put behind him vocally. Because
right.
Honestly, the symbol's gonna be, you know, getting on the board, you know, and the dynamics of it.
Yeah.
I'm up for. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't. Mark and we had talked about this. I don't want it to where it's pop shit.
Not what?
Not pop shit. Pop, yeah. And I don't know about these loops. I've never used no loop. First record I made, we doubled the vocals with tape.
Yeah.
You know, loop.
Well, I mean, you know,
it's come a long way.
It may not be your thing, but as a producer, especially with young people, a lot of those songs have all that shit on it, and I don't. It is somewhat more pop sounding, but I thought it would be just worth a try. That you can always say no, and we'll just cut it with a click track. You know, but okay. Well, look, that's good.
My point was that it's come a long way. Even the last album I did, it looked like a couple of TV screens. So you know more about the whole technology thing than I do, and I'm gonna leave it up to you on that part of it.
Okay.
We'll play with it and see what works. You know, what sounds good, and I know you got some ideas. I'm open.
Yeah. And you know, I usually, Wayne Killius has played on a lot of big records, and a lot of times we all have our ideas, but a lot of times I'll ask him what he thinks is best, because he played on Toby Keith records and Big and Rich and Kenny Rogers and stuff, you know.
Right.
So that's good. I think we're good on that. On the back when we were young, did you want to try to do like a 4-bar intro or 8-bar?
I don't know. I mean, probably. I don't know.
Well, let me play a little bit of this for you, and I'm just want to. It'd be like a. Let's get back to the days when we were young.
we did was roll around each other's arms.
Hey, I lost you.
Sorry, man. Give me one
okay.
second.
That's all right. Hey, thanks. I'm not available at this time. Please leave your name and number
Shitty.
and a brief message, and you'll be surprised just how fast I'll get back to you. And if it's utterly important, just please.
Hold on,
message
I'll
me
call you
by
right back.
text. Hey.
I'm sorry, man. I got cut off there.
No, that like I say, whatever y'all decide on that. I mean, if he's worried about the time or anything, I heard that. I heard what he's doing there. That's cool too. I mean, I don't know. It's a time thing. All right. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey.
Hello? Are we both here? Hello?
Hey, I'm here.
You on there, Johnny? Okay, are we back on?
I am.
You there, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm on. The time thing, that's if Webb's concerned about the time, I'd go with a 4, but if he ain't, I mean, like I told him at his house, I mean, for that song, it depends, where you're going to push it to, like, if you're going up for major radio, yeah, I mean, you want to cut her down, like we was talking about, he told me yesterday, the 2 verses in front and verse in the back and go home, but, I don't know. What are you thinking? I mean,
I was thinking to put a hook on the front of it that was like this, like a, let's see.
I love that. Yeah. I mean, that's really cool. That's kind of a signature thing, too.
Yeah, and I'm just, I'm just saying, if you hook them with a cool ass riff in the front, that's one way of doing it, and we could do it 2 times or just 1 time to make it simple, just like so we could do it 1 time or 2 times,
You know what would be cool as hell there, too?
Say it again.
You know what would be cool on that if you did the 8 bar on the front?
What?
What would be cool is doing that with that. You playing like a telly, right?
Yeah.
And then take that steel and have it echoing in the background, laying back, got the cowboy kind of mock that. That would be wicked, boy.
Well, I think you're right in that essence, but I also felt like, when you get everybody ganging up on one lick like that, it sounds like a anthem. It sounds more like a hit. But I think what would be good is to have the guitar, maybe the telly, just do that lick kind of down a little bit, and then have the steel do like you're saying, and then on the second lick have the steel come in with the guitar, and it's big, and it's like, we know what this song is because this intro is killer.
Yeah, you Waylon honking all the way, honking hell out of you, you know.
Yeah, but I think you're right as far as the first verse, have it kind of laid back, and then more getting into that second verse, and then the chorus.
Yes. So the intro would be, I'm just writing it down right here as we speak. So it would be just 14-11, somewhat down on the first couple, on the first 4 bars, and then the steel and everybody comes in on the second 8 bars. Then we break it down to just like kick drum on that first verse, and maybe some side stick on 4, something really low key, and then that second verse, things come in, and then we kick it on the chorus.
Yeah, and then have a good like turnaround in the middle. It's still guitar or something like that.
Well, there's you know, let's get back to the down, the down, the down, down. There is a bar there that could be played, or we could add a couple more bars if you wanted.
Yeah. And you know, you're talking about drums like that back, you know, get that hard snare hit every 4.
Yeah, harder.
Yeah.
On that second half.
Yeah.
Big badass.
Yeah. And you know, some. I think I have in my mind what I believe you'll like, and I tell you what would be good, Johnny, is if you would play the end of that first verse, and let's just see if there's room to put an extra turnaround, but just sing it, because I know you got your guitar there. Let's get back to, here. I can actually do it. I don't know the words, but it's, let's get back down, down. I mean, if you like that lick, we could go right into that lick. Go, let's get back down, 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 down. But I don't know if it needs all that. Take it all the way to the end where it goes to the 5 chord. Down, 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 down. That's what we're talking about.
Well, I mean, if they have to wear it, I think they can pull it off. I don't think it'll be a problem. Like I said, you know, it ain't bothering me.
Well, I don't know, honestly, that it needs anything else right there. I think the steel, I mean, there is 4 beats. Webb, do you feel like you want to turn around after that first verse, or get right to it?
I think get right to it.
Okay. And we can have the steel play in that bar, but you had mentioned a turnaround, and I just wanted to deal with that.
Turn around after your that chorus. After the 2 verse chorus, turn around, verse, chorus, tag.
Right. Okay. And so after the chorus, we have a solo, correct?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
After the chorus. So and one thing that you did it a little bit different every time is the walk up, when it's like.
Yeah, I got you.
Do you want the 2, 3, or sometimes you just did the 3?
I think the 2, 3 was more pronounced.
Yeah, that's just good old country music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, like I said, other than that, this song here, like I said, just that good Waylon drive, and you know, keep it real basic, simple. It ain't too damn chord predominant. And boom, let it roll, let that steel, and you wear that damn telly out on it, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't want no Beyonce shit.
No.
This is straight driving country, baby. Traditional country.
You know, and I said this earlier when me and you first talked, Mark, but Webb may agree, may not agree. I don't know, but like I said, man, here's where I hear this song. I hear this song "Built on the Stage of Gillies," kind of like that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Being on stage with who?
I mean, built like it played at Gillies.
Yeah.
You know, take it back to that kind of feel, but yet still have that big modern, big modern
Well,
sound.
I think with that lick that I can play that lick and do the chunky rhythm like you were doing acoustic and have a solid guitar part by just playing those rhythms and occasionally putting those licks in there, and then I can play solos or whatever on a different track. But I believe that the chunky stuff like you got mixed in with that riff is going to be cool.
Yeah, and I'm going to take 200, and that's what he plays too. So, like I said, and I'm sure you got a big jumbo up there too. So
I play a deep Martin D28 on sessions. If you like the one you got and you want to bring it on.
No, that 28 works.
Well, I have a big body Epiphone that a client left here so people could jam on it, and I do like those guitars sound great, but on the solo I have repeating the second half of the chorus, where it's like and I was going to do the riff going into it, and maybe that solo is just worked out between guitar and steel, and maybe the licks in the end of it or something, and we just have fun with that.
Oh yeah. I think, like I said, y'all can really. So okay, let me finish this. When you gonna start laying your bass?
Hey,
Let me hit Johnny real quick.
are you both there?
No, just me. Hang on a second.
It's hell to keep connected, ain't it?
Ain't technology grand.
Well, he was talking to me, but I guess he hung up. Are you there?
Which song you gonna start on first, Mark?
I don't know. Whatever one you feel like.
I'll leave that up to Webb. I'm just saying, I didn't know if y'all already discussed that. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Let me see here. So after the solo, do you want to break the third verse down a little bit and let the words kind of prevail, or keep the beat rocking through it?
That's it. It's gonna be that like let's take that old drum around.
Yeah.
See if it's still right.
I think we can break it back down and then go into the chorus and
I think if you do some toms on like beat 4 and that kick drum, put some, it'll make it a little bit rocky a little bit, and let's do that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let's break that down plus kick toms.
Yeah, make it feel like you're on a bumpy road. Give it like that little bumpy road every now and then.
Yeah, you'll love Wayne's playing, because he's and I've played sessions with him for 34 years. So we know how to read each other, and so we'll rock this second thing, and so are you gonna do that recitation stuff at the end, and we're keeping those bars pretty?
No, I ain't gonna do that.
Okay, so how do you want to? Well, see.
Hey, I may add something. As far as yeah. I mean, I was thinking about it. I like what he's doing. I like where it goes at the end. Putting them pants across on the floor. That's not a bad thing. But I'm just saying, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, okay. Outro just easily make up as it goes.
Well, but for me, honestly, I'm trying to nail this down so we can just, you know, I mean, we've done good fixing. I've fixed these charts to match what we're talking about, and this is the pre-production here is important to me to make sure that because if you know, so let's just take a minute and think about that.
We won't do any recitation at the end.
All right, so let me just play it one time to see what.
Oh, that was a good time, babe. Yeah, you look just like you used to. You ain't aged a bit, baby. Yeah, I still look good in these Wranglers, don't. They're gonna look good on the floor here in a minute.
Okay, so let me ask you this: do we want an ending, or do you want to like keep the same amount of bars that you did on this, and maybe have that riff in there from the intro?
I'm thinking, you know, do the intro, then on the outro, kind of like down, 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 down. Do the five, like what you was talking about there a while ago, and then that way, down, 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 down. That would be something like that, you know.
So the first time, do it like the 1 to 4, and then you talking about doing it twice or doing it once?
If you do the intro on 8 bar, do like what you talked about first, Mark.
Yeah.
Go what you played, right?
Yeah.
And then outro, do like a walk down on the last half of it going out. So you'd have like a 8 bar on the intro, 8 bar on the outro. First half sound just like the first four bars of the intro, and the last one be down, 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 something like that. You know?
Well, I think you're talking about having it on the 5, so it goes. Okay, all right, we're making good progress. Now the second thing I want to know is that there is a tag. Let's get back to the days we were gone. Then there's a vocal tag. Let's get back. Do we want to do that vocal tag or go right into the riff?
That'll be at the web, so I'll let him leave that there, whatever. But I think it could use it. I mean, to be honest with you.
You could keep. You could keep the. I think we could keep the tag in there and then go into the lick.
Yeah, I can do that.
So it'd be let's get back to the down, down, down. Let's get back to the down, down, down. Something like that.
That's country stick and stove wood right there.
Well, and you know it's okay to do this stuff like when we're doing the session, but man, I've just found that the older I get, I want everything on the paper so I don't have to think too much.
I understand.
And we did good and fixed every question I had. And so I think we're good.
Yeah, man.
If you have any more questions, feel free to call. I'm not doing this. I'm playing tonight, but just call anytime. And then I'm coming down probably. I'll be leaving out about 9 o'clock. So, but just feel free to call.
Man, we're going to have to come hang out with you, man. You got all the gigs going on.
what now?
Are you booking all that stuff yourself?
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. Just the old fashioned face to face. I hate emailing and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, yeah, my career's kind of gone. It's like, I don't know. I told you the other day when we were talking, I'm 61. I'll be 62 in November, and it just kind of seems like my career's kind of gone full circle now. I'm probably going to retire not too much longer now. I'll be playing nothing but playing music, and so I'm blessed to have been able to do it along with that.
Seriously? Good Lord. Okay. I've got some sort of non-functioning deal with this camera. I don't think the power supply was plugged in all the way. Now, don't know if there we go. Scarcity. All right. Trying to figure out why the drum camera is not working.